Western Colorado's best rock, 95 Rock. It's Nate Wild, and I am talking to a guy who's going to be, at Las Colonias Amphitheater this Saturday for Woofstock and his band Eve6. It is Max from Eve6. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Looking forward to the rock show.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, too. So it's not just a rock show. It's Woofstock, and it's like going to be full of dogs, basically. I got to ask, are you an animal lover? Are you going to be mingling with the dogs?
Oh yeah, I'm a big animal fan, big dog fan. I don't currently have a dog, but I think that's about to change because we just moved into a place that like has a yard and stuff. But yeah, have 2 cats. See no reason to have to pick and choose between these two, marvelous creatures.
I got
Big fan of both.
Absolutely. Right on, man. So I've got a ton of fond memories listening to you guys, growing up, and you actually hit it big when you guys were still young. You were like in high school still. What was it like for you guys, man, to, get thrown in the spotlight, I guess, as, kids still, as high schoolers?
Yeah, it was, it was pretty wild. I mean, I think the only way to really describe it is to kind of include every possible feeling that a human can experience, because it was just everything at once, I guess, in more ways than one. So it was a lot of fun. It was also terrifying.
Sure.
And kind of everything in between. A pretty unnatural trajectory for a kid.
Sure.
But, the only analysis that really matters is, we've been able to play rock for a living, and that beats pretty much doing anything else for a living in my book.
So, yeah.
We don't run any counterfactuals. It's just this is what happened, and it's pretty sick that it did.
Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. So I'm sure you knew this part was coming, but you become very popular on Twitter, in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
First of all, that's you, right?
Yeah.
That's all Max Collins.
I do joke when people have been suspicious online.
Uh-huh.
I'll sometimes switch into this character where I say, no, I'm actually a guy named Tyler from Calabasas, 22-year-old kid on my 6th White Claw. It's me, all right.
That's fantastic, man. Honestly, I've never really gotten into Twitter too much, but I'm inspired by you. Not only have you inspired me musically growing up, but I'm inspired to be a smartass on Twitter now from Max Collins of Eve6. So thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're welcome, I guess, but also proceed with caution.
So once again, we're talking to Max Collins of Eve6 playing Woofstock Saturday. The latest EP you guys put out is called Grim Value. I listened to it. I love it. First of all, but
thanks, man.
Can We Combine is the single. It's catchy as hell. It's funny. Tell me about the kind of idea behind that one, if you could.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a love song, I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't really write a lot of love songs, and I sort of think a lot of love songs aren't really love songs. They're more like advertising a version of the singer of the song to the world that they want to portray or something. I like the way Morrissey writes love songs because it's visceral and dark and complicated and stuff like that.
Totally, yeah.
So yeah, I think so in the chorus, I'm just trying to survive this world. Every once in a while, there's something beautiful that reminds me that what I think of as true is just a screw and a structure too big to break. It's having connection with a person basically be the thing that makes all of the bullshit kind of recede. And that's kind of what the song's about, and there's, humor in it and stuff too. Yeah. But I guess if I had to sum it up, that's what I'd say.
All right, I like it. That totally describes it. So, of course, you got the tour going on. We got the Woofstock show on Saturday. What else you guys been up to? What else is going on with Eve6 these days?
Well, yeah, like you said, we're in the middle of this tour. It's been really fun. We have taken out, much to the chagrin of our booking agents, not a 90s band. another 90s band, but a self-described gay ska band and a communist comedian. So it's like this weird kind of variety show thing. And people are actually really into it.
Nice.
And that's been fun. I recently started writing an advice column for tech culture magazine called Input. That's been really fun.
Okay.
So I'm doing like a bi-monthly column there. And if anyone wants to write in and ask the advice of an aging rocker, they can do that at eve6guy@inputmag.com.
Awesome.
And yeah, I'm working on a book too. Did a little book deal, working on that. Not sure when it's going to come out, but those are sort of the projects. And then we have a full-length record coming out at some point this year. The record's done, artwork's done. It's just a matter of getting like logistics together or whatever. But yeah, that's all our housekeeping.
Man, you can't see me, but I just threw my arms up in the air when I heard you putting out a new full-length record. That's awesome. That's killer. I'm so excited about that.
Thank you so much.
And, honestly, I'm not super, surprised that, the bands you have, the band and the comedian you have on this tour, just the more, like I said, I'm pretty familiar with Eve6 over the years, and your lyrics and you on Twitter now and all this. I think it's lovely. I think it's a perfect fit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's like, shows used to be like this too. That's the sort of ironic thing is like, bands like us get sort of pressured to do these package tours where it's all bands from the same milieu or whatever.
Yeah.
To move more tickets and all that. But which we've done that stuff before. We'll probably do it again. But the ironic thing is that like in the 90s, shows used to be strange, and you used to have artists that maybe didn't make sense on paper, bands that didn't make sense on paper playing the same bill. So we're kind of hearkening back to that while at the same time eschewing the nostalgia thing,
Yeah, I love it. Well, once again, we're talking to Max Collins from Eve6. They're going to be playing Wolfstock Saturday, Las Colonias Amphitheater, joined by Leon on the Revival and the Static Channel. Tickets are still available, theampgj.com. Max, man, I cannot thank you enough for talking to me today. Really enjoyed it and really looking forward to the show as well.
My pleasure, Nate. Thank you. Thanks so much for your time.